Alright, welcome back to the channel, and today we have another gear review video. So in front of me is my Daiwa Baitcaster collection, mostly in that budget to mid-tier price range, and mostly Tatula models and variants. And all of them feature the signature Mach 4Z braking system, except for this Salamander 70. It's got the SV Spool and the air brake system. So today I'm going to show you another great offering by Daiwa that's not here. And you can't find this reel in your local tackle shops because it's an Asia exclusive model. But I will show you how to easily buy this reel for those of you in North America. I think it's truly the best bang for the buck at a very affordable price point. And I've already convinced a couple of my friends to get it, and they love it so much. For the features and performance you get versus how much you pay for this reel, it just does not make sense in a good way that benefit us fishermen consumers. So before I get into today's unboxing and review video, let's quickly go over what Daiwa has to offer in that $50 to $200 price range in the North American market, just to help you guys understand where this reel sits, and you'll understand quickly why it just doesn't make sense and it's such a good offering. So let's go on to Daiwa USA's website and have a look. Okay, so we're on Daiwa USA's website. We're gonna go to reels, bait casting reels, and we're gonna scroll all the way down to the bottom. So on the bottom, we see these three reels, the CC80, the CR80, and the CA80 from $70 US, $80, and then $100. These three reels are basically one in the same reel. They are on the same platform, same frame, and they look the same, just the color difference and a few ball bearing counts difference. And I believe this one has aluminum frame. These two are graphites. And all three reels are using the standard static magnetic braking system that you can find in just about any other reels. So, you know, to me, these three reels are not truly Daiwa reels. They don't have that signature Mach 4Z braking system. So I don't see them as very special reels at this price point. They work, it's just that, yeah, no, to me they're not Daiwa reels. So moving on next to $120, we have the Fuego CT. So as you can see, this reel features the old 100 frame. So the old Tatula 100 CT and then the Tatula SV TW from 2017. So at $120, you're getting the Daiwa Mach 4Z braking system. And then this reel does not have the T-wing system, but the Fuego CT is a bit heavier at 7.6 ounces, but with the Mach 4Z braking system is a great performer. So moving on to $150, that is almost $200 Canadian, we have the Daiwa Tatula CT. It's still the 100 frame, the old 100 frame. It just got a new handle, a better look, the same Mach 4Z braking system, and now we have the T-wing system. And it's a bit lighter at 7.2 ounces, a little bit better looking reel, but performance wise it's similar to the Fuego CT. I believe the CT has been on bestseller on Tackle Warehouse website for a while. At this price point, people just love it. I believe you can find it for a bit cheaper price in Canada for about $160, $70. Yeah, depending on sales and where you get it from. So next up we have at $180 the Tatula 200 and 150. These two reels are the same reels, but the 200 has a bigger size spool for more line capacity. It's still the same Mach 4Z braking system with the T-wing system, and it's a lot heavier at 8.1 ounces. Pairs up nicely with a medium heavy to heavy rod for swim bait fishing. And at the same price, $180, we have the Tatula 100. So I did a video on the Tatula 100 review and casting performance. You can take a look on my channel. But this reel is the brand new 100 frame. It's lighter, it's better ergonomic, and it's got a lighter spool. It's got a new hybrid drive design. Everything about it is awesome. If you can get it on a sale, this is a great offering. It's amazing. And then next, $210, we have the Tatula 80. This is basically a smaller size Tatula 100 with, you know, the same Mach 4Z and then the hybrid drive design. It's a great finesse reel. It palms nicely in the hand. Check out my video on my channel again. I did another review. And then next up, for the same price, $210, we have the Tatula SV TW103. So for $210, we are getting the SV spool. So if you ask me, Tom, if you have one reel, one rod, which fishing reel are you going to use? Baitcaster. I'm going to pick the Tatula SV TW just because of that SV spool. In the later part of the video, I'll talk about what SV is in great details. But SV stands for stress-free, versatile. It can handle a large range of baits, from lighter lures to heavier lures, and you can do a lot of techniques without getting a backlash. And this is the compact frame, 100 frame, and it's a good looking reel. And the old Tatula SV from 2017 is still listed on the website, and it's another great reel. And as you can see, this is that same frame as the Tatula CT, the Fuego CT, the old 100 frame, and it has the SV spool. It's a great performer. It's got a bit wider spool at 33 millimeters. I'm gonna stop right there. That is the price point we're focusing on. So I want to make two highlights. At $120, we're getting the Mach 4Z braking system, and then at $210, we're getting the SV. So just keep that in mind when we go through the review of today's reel. It's an amazing offering at a great price. So let's go back to the drawing table, and I'll show you a close-up look at this reel. All right, so here is the box. We have a red box. What does it say? Fuego SV 103S HLCS. That's a long name. So there we go, the Fuego fire red color. So Fuego is just a name. SV is for the SV spool technology. 103 is just the frame size, 100 size frame. SH, that's the 7.3 to 1 gear ratio and the left hand model. And CS, a lot of you guys don't know what it means. It stands for China Special. So right off the bat, some of you might think, oh, this is a made in China, probably like a fake Daiwa or just low quality reel. But that is not the case. This reel is made in the same factory as all your Tatulas in North America. It's made in Thailand. It's legit Daiwa. So you know, Daiwa is a global brand. You know, you have like Daiwa Japan, Daiwa Europe, Russia, Italy, France, and there's Daiwa China. So they make products specifically for the region. In this case, we have a China Special Fuego SV. So let's take a look at the back side. Just some quick stats. You have the UTD drag, pretty standard, air rotation, SV concept, CRBB. So we do have 2 corrosion resistant ball bearings out of the 5 total ball bearings. And obviously we have the SV concept. I'll explain in details later. 7.3 to 1 gear ratio. So one turn of the handle, you will get 29.8 inches of line, assuming you have a full spool all the way to the lip. And then it's 200 grams, 7.1 ounces. Not too heavy. It's not heavy at all, but it's not light, like a 2500 size Daiwa spinning reel. And you have 11 pounds of drag. And there's the line capacity. So let's open up the box and some paperwork. We have a user manual in Chinese. This way, in Chinese. I can read it. And there's a manual in English. What I really like about this manual, you can pause the frame over here. Right here it talks about how you should set your spool. This reel comes with the zero adjuster,
and it comes factory set at a perfect spool position. You don't have to touch it. But in case you move it, right, how do you set it back? That's how you set it back. I've talked about it many times in my Daiwa reel reviews. There you go. Like a nice dark red color. It has a standard line guide, a circular line guide. So when you press down the thumb bar, it doesn't do anything like the T-wing. This is a Tatula CT. It has a T-wing. Press down, opens up wider for better casting. So yeah, so this reel is basically a Tatula 103, the old Tatula 100 frame. Exactly the same frame, with a little bit of a difference. You see the handles. I believe this one has the, let's see if I can get that comparison. So the Tatula has a 90mm handle. This one has an 85. And obviously the line guide difference. Same side plate with the same dial. This one just has a plain white on red vector logo. This one has the spider logo. And the Tatula has a 34mm spool, so the middle housing is a little bit different. This one has the 33mm SV spool. Now, some of you probably are familiar with the Fuego CT that's here in North America. It's like a black reel with some red accents, but this one is a very vibrant, very loud colorway. Now, another reel that I have, this is also the Fuego. This is a spinning reel, Fuego CS. It's got a red body. The Chinese market prefer some pretty loud colorways, as you can see. So let's quickly go over this reel. You have the I-shaped thin rubber handle knob, and it doesn't have the Zion drag star, just a graphite. Nice clicking sound. There is no drag clicker, but the drag is pretty smooth. And you have this zero adjuster tension knob. Kind of hard to turn. Don't turn it. When you get your reel, don't touch your tension knob. Pretty much the same as the Tatula 100 zero adjuster, with a spider logo, and then this is just the Fuego logo. And palming wise, it's a little big, right? I absolutely prefer the new Tatula 100 frame, but this will do. So smoothness, yes, it's smooth, but it's got some noise, probably from the bearings. There's a little bit of play, not much in the handle knobs. I guess within my tolerance. Alright, so just by looking at it, there's nothing really special about this reel. It doesn't even have the T-wing system. But what's impressive is that on this cheap platform, you're getting a true SV spool. So I'm going to open up the side plate and explain what that is. Just take your coin, unscrew this spring-loaded screw, just twist and pop open. So that is the brake pad, your standard Mag 4Z, and then that's the Fuego SV spool. It has a line capacity on there too, which is nice. Alright, so I got line on here, so I'll measure it for like a true weight when you go fishing. This is a long shaft, and you can see it is ported. Focus. Ported in the middle just to reduce weight. And a yellow inductor, which pulls out very easily. It does not just pull out straight, it twists out. No, I don't know if you can see that. Twists out. So I'm going to compare to a regular Mag 4Z, show you the difference. So that's a Tatula 100 CT. Kind of the same idea. As the spool turns, as you cast, the centrifugal force pushes the rotor out. This goes straight out. It does not twist or anything. And you can feel the spring is a little stronger than the SV spool. And obviously as the spool slows down, the inductor cup retracts. So you can get that further casting distance at the second half of the cast. So comparing the spools. So first, the red spool, the SV, is 1 millimeter. The CT is 1 millimeter wider. You can see the SV has a taller cup closer to the brake pad. So it's a more sensitive braking system. It's great for casting smaller weight lures to activate that brake earlier, skipping, pitching, any kinds of casting motion. It's sensitive to your spool rotation to adjust the brake so you don't get a backlash. Very light spring, almost non-existent. Let's try putting this spool in the CT. So it can fit, but you can see there's a little gap. The spool is 33, the body is 34 millimeters. But then if you try to put a 34 millimeter in a 33 body, it can't even go in there. It doesn't accept that. So you can't interchange them. What does that say? 18.89. So that's 19 grams. Not the lightest at all. But remember, there's line on there. So this is a realistic spool weight when you go cast. You know, the thing with Daiwa spools, because of that Mach 4Z or SV technology, the spool weight doesn't really affect the braking that much. Let's say if you have a static magnetic braking system, the spool weight matters a whole lot, especially when it comes to BFS. You can get spools under 5 grams nowadays, which is extremely light. But this is like a general purpose bass reel. I've caught pike, I've caught walleye. This reel can handle lure weights from 1/8 ounce all the way to 1.5 ounce. So that's pretty versatile. I'll show you some clips last summer when I took this reel to the pond. Because the SV spool is so sensitive, when the lure hits the water, the inductor just pops back in right away to stop the spool. Very smart. I love the SV. They put this in a budget frame, which is awesome. Good job, Daiwa. A lot of you don't know, so I just want to spread the news. This is probably the best bang for the buck. I'm going to put the brake on 8 for now. First one. Oh. And as you can see, no backlash. No thumbing required. So 8 is fine. It's decent distance, but I'm going to go down to 6. Let's see. Oh yeah. And again, no backlash and no thumbing. I'm gonna try to tune it down. Maybe Mach force at 5. Let's see what happens. Okay. Mach force at 4 now. I have a little bit of wind behind me, so I'm casting with the wind. That helps. Go down to 3. Oh, that's far. Okay, that went much farther. 70. 70, what is that? That is 57 meters. Pretty impressive. Same setting, let's try one more time. Oh yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go down to 2. This can get dangerous as we're using minimum magnetic brakes, so oh my goodness.
We had an overrun. I'm not sure if you saw that on the GoPro, but like it came out like that much, but it fixed itself.
So I've talked so much, right? I haven't talked about price. I'll show you how to get this reel right now. Let's go on the web page. All right, guys, I'm going to show you now how to buy this reel and where to buy it, right? The answer is very simple, AliExpress.com. So let's go to AliExpress right now. This is AliExpress. I'm logged in now. If you're a first-time user, you need to set up an account with your address, your email information, and payment information. So now I have set my currency to Canadian dollars. You can do Euro or US dollars, depending on where you are. AliExpress is a huge website, a marketplace. Legit sellers, they sell all sorts of small products. And obviously, fishing products. Lots of fishing rod, reel, line, tackle. It's a treasure box. So we're going to go type in Daiwa Fuego SV. All right, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stores that carry the Fuego SV. That's a decent amount of stores. So as you can see, some stores have it for free shipping, some with shipping costs, and the price varies, you know, from as cheap as $128 free shipping to $140 with $12 shipping. So you really gotta look through them and see which one is the cheapest, which one is the best for you. Just from my experience, I've bought over probably 100 fishing products from AliExpress, and none of them are fake or there's low quality ones, but you get what you pay for. But they're all legit. So, and when it comes to Daiwa Shimano, there's no fake Daiwa Shimano on AliExpress, okay? And you can also read reviews of the product in the specific listing to help you decide on buying, right? So I see the cheapest one is this 228 free shipping. So let's click into that. Yeah, so for $128, you have the high speed, 7-speed, and the 6-speed, left or right hand. And you can scroll down. There's descriptions of the product. There's specifications. It's kind of like Amazon, right? And then there's customer reviews. Okay, there's one review, so let's read it. One of the best reels out there for the money. It's a hidden gem. I agree. For those in the US, yes, like I said, it's a hidden gem. This is not my review, okay? This is far better than the standard Fuego CT that is available here, being that this one has the SV spool and brakes. It's also cheaper too. We'll definitely be buying more. Sounds like a happy customer. So yeah, it's pretty legit. And I think I bought mine from this store as well, because I always look for that lowest price. Yeah, and it's free shipping. So for someone like me in the middle of Canada, I'm in Saskatchewan, delivery is between May 7th to 18th, and today is April 30th. So that's not too bad. That's like within a week, between a week and 3 weeks. And you are protected by this buyer protection delivery guarantee. If you have late delivery, you get a $1 coupon and get a refund if the item arrives late or not as described. So I've actually done refund with AliExpress dispute, right? Sometimes I get partial refund, sometimes I get full refund if the product is lost in transit, right? So you can be sure that you'll either be compensated or receive your product. Most of the time, 99% of the time, I receive my product. So nothing to worry about. So you can just add to cart and then go to cart and check out. It will show you the shipping address and payment methods. Obviously, it's blurred out. Hopefully, you're not interested to see my information. Just ignore this bonus. I had a return and instead of refunding me, they just give me some extra bonus for the next purchase. But there is a bonus. I don't know where it's coming from. Sometimes you get bonuses out of nowhere. Free shipping and $7.70 for tax. I am in Canada and I'm only charged provincial tax. And you know, if everything's legit on this page, you can just click pay now and expect to receive this wonderful product at your door in about 2 weeks. Yeah, so this is how you can get your Fuego with the SV Spool, this China exclusive model, only on AliExpress, I believe. Yeah, if you find this helpful, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. So as you can see, guys, this reel is truly a hidden gem. I hope this video is helpful to you guys. And we're still early, right? Get this reel, go on AliExpress, purchase it, and get it within 2 weeks. Right in time for spring, bass fishing, whatever kind of fishing, freshwater fishing you want to do. If you find this video informational, helpful, make sure you leave a like, give me a comment, let me know if you like this kind of review videos. I have a lot more gears to review. For example, got this reel a year ago. This is probably one of the most beautiful Daiwa reel I've owned. If you want to see a review of the Salamandora SV 70, let me know. And don't forget to subscribe, follow along, see this reel in action. I hope to catch a big old bass on this reel. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you on the next time on T10 Outdoors. Peace.